Hello, in this video I'll show you how you can make these kinds of data wires that you see in like cyberpunk weapons, these kinds of fiber optic or whatever cables running through the weapons and mechs and all sorts of things. But real quick guys, if you're looking for what I consider to be the best 3D modeling tutorial on the internet, I recommend checking out my Udemy course. It's got tutorials on Blender, 3ds Max, CAD programs such as Plasticity and Moai 3D, and a lot of ZBrush as well. So if you want to master a variety of programs to really bring your skills up to the next level and master 3ds Max, Blender, ZBrush, and Plasticity, be sure to check out that course, link is in the description. Let's continue. So I'll show you an example of both a cylinder and a box. So we just got a box right here, alright. I'll go ahead and just maybe chamfer this real quick. Alright, we've got that. So how can we have this kind of a data wire going through there? Well, what I would do, let me just delete this, is simply extract it from this. So I'll kind of plan out where I want it to be. So maybe right here and then right there. And then I would select these. Let's have one a little bit lower here. So I would select that and then select this and that one. And kind of deselect this right here. And I would use create shape. That would give us this spline. All right, so we go into, just press 1 to go into vertex, and we just, for example, corner that. All right, and so depending on how sharp you want this to be, you can, for example, fillet this, and then you go into rendering, and then you go into enable in viewport, and then you switch this from radial to rectangular, and you may need to change the angle here, like that. And now you can simply change this right here. Obviously, if you go too far, you will get this thing happening here. So we pretty much got this nice data cable right here. And change the orangish color. All right, at this point, we can apply add a poly on top. We can select this ring and create, or we could just go manually kind of select where we want things to take place. So we're going to have some wider areas and some thinner areas here as well. All right, at this point, we can apply a new edit poly modifier. I can select this and ring and maybe kind of deselect that. And I can use loop and then let's say chamfer. All right, now I can select these. And ring. And hold control, convert to faces. And we can, for example, bevel inwards. Then we can detach that as a clone. And then we can apply shell modifier and give this a different material or object color. In this case, I'll just use different object color. So we can have all sorts of complex things happening here, and we can further continue to model this. Let's have a different one right here. So guys, as you can see, we've got this nice complex data wire going through here. So we can use Turbo Smooth for that or Crease Set. And so if you're just going to have these wires go into some sort of object here where it's not visible, you can go ahead and kind of delete that to get rid of this effect. Or you can just insert loops there. And we're going to insert loops here as well. Maybe 2 loops would be a better idea because sometimes you may just need extra sharpness here. So notice how what 1 loop does versus 2 loops right here. So you may need to have 2 loops through there. Right, and the same for these little ones here. For this one, I would just delete it. All right, and so now I'll do the similar method. So I'll select the edges and I'll deselect what I don't want to be a part of that. And so now I can also create a shape from that. It's using the same settings from the previous object, but we'll have to modify some things. We have to change the angle. All right, so here we have the problem of this happening. So we need to just kind of first change the angle here a little bit. All right, so what if we do want this thickness, but we don't want this happening here? Well, we'll go into Editable Spline here. We'll turn off Enable and Viewport for now. We'll select this once again and we'll use corner. All right, so I can select this and just have more of a angle right here. I can just set them all to be corner. So now I can kind of set up the angle by just moving this. And kind of moving that like so. And I'll do the same for this one. All right, now we've got this. So now we may need to change the angle some more. All right. So now I'm going to apply Edit Poly on top, used by angle, Control I and delete. All right, I'm going to go ahead and go into freeform, switch this from grid to surface, pick this as a surface, and then use conform to conform it to this object. All right, we can now, for example, push out a little bit. And now maybe fix up some areas here. For example, use edge constraints and just kind of move it like so. And now we can do the same thing, is decorating it like so. Alright guys, that's two examples of data wires. Thank you for watching and take care.